All right, so here we are, Tigerdencollectibles, with another great video. So today's video is an unboxing of a box of comics. I think there's 13 in this post office box here, as you can see. Yes, there you go, standard size box here. So basically, the story goes is this: I went on Facebook and I was on Marketplace. The guy wasn't actually selling comic books; he was just selling like random toys, etc. And I said, hey, by the way, do you happen to have some comics for sale or comics you might have collected in the past? And he said, actually, yes. So I do that sometimes. I just, they don't have to have it coming. That's how sometimes you can find stuff without people actually already pre-promoting it. So he wasn't quite thinking about it, but he was going to sell it eventually, right? So he said, yeah. He said, I actually have it on a list. I used to live in New Hampshire, but I moved to Utah. I said, okay. But he said, but I'd be willing to ship you something if you like it. I said, okay, no problem. So basically, it was about 1,200 comics from the 70s and 80s. He said it was a mix of stuff he just collected way back when. And then so he had it all listed in an Excel format. And then I randomly looked through the list. I picked out, I don't know, I think 12 or 13 books. I thought it was okay. Then I asked him how much for the books. He says, well, I have them priced out from an insurance company about 14 months ago. And so then he said, these are the prices he gave me. I said, oh boy, here we go. And this could be some pretty crazy prices. And then he said, no, it ends up being $120. I said, oh, okay. That's not too bad for what I'm picked out for the books. I just couldn't see the conditions of the books very well because the way he took the pictures when he sent them to me via text. But I thought for the price that he offered, I said, I can't lose. You know what I mean? I said, well, how much for shipping and etc. He said, well, priority mail for you. Let's just do $125 and I'll have it shipped and I'll give you priority service on a priority. He'll ship it for priority mail. As you can see there, priority mail. All right. And that priority mail alone costs $15. I don't know if you can see that. All right, $15. So, I mean, for $125 all in, I sat in my chair, looked at a list, said something to someone, and sent it out. I said, what the hell? Even if it's in low grade or mid grade, it was still fun for the process, and that's what we get. So now, if you're also just chiming in, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and smash the like button. Now, I'm going to unbox this, and we're all going to look together what the condition actually is and what books they are. Now, I will start with this tool. I had 3 tools. My son gave me this. I will try this. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's working. I am doing this. I'm trying to rip it open here. Now, I just got this in today, by the way, guys. Today is Saturday, January 30th. And so this is pretty exciting. So this is the inside of the box, as you can see here. It's a bunch of paper. Now, you and I are looking at this together for the first time. Boom. So I have no idea what I'm about to see. I mean, I know what books I had picked out, but I don't know, like, the actual condition. It's pretty well wrapped. Okay. All right. And then there we go. Okay. So, here it is. I'm unwrapping it. What did I pay $125 for? All in. Shipped. By his prices. Okay, here we go. So, the first book is a Wolverine #1 and what seems to look nice. I would say probably a 9.6. A Wolverine #1, maybe better, I don't know. But it's a great, nice black cover. Key issue. If you ever see this, pick one up. Okay, the next book that I picked up from this box. Okay, so this one isn't mint, but it's still no. Or maybe it is. It's just, no, okay, well, I'm not taking it out. It's looking at the back of this. I'm going off the front. Okay, I mean, it's probably a safe 9.0. Silver Surfer 34, it's a key issue. If you see it, pick it up. I mean, it's a 9.0. Still a decent book, right? Sensational She-Hulk #1. I mean, it's okay. Oh, it's 2 copies of it. So there's one on this side. And there's one on this side. He just kind of gave me both of them. I mean, it's not a big book. Probably $10-20, All right, and then this is a good book here. She-Hulk #1. It's got a crease on the cover. I mean, but it's in a, it's the first She-Hulk. Cool book there. I mean, it's upper grade. It's at least an 8.0, right? Nice book. All right, and then we have Uncanny X-Men 121, First Alpha Flight. Unfortunately, it is low grade. but it's a key issue. So if you see people like this book, First Alpha Flight. Okay, the next book is a Dark Horse Presents number 36. I believe this is the first Aliens and Predator book. It's in pretty nice shape. The bag makes it look like it's not. I mean, it's probably a 9.2 or better, especially with the black cover. It's tough. I didn't see too many ticks on the cover. So very nice. We have our Predator number 1. Now, I've already sent a few of these into CGC. There is a tick on the cover there or two. I mean, it's probably only going to be a 9.4. But still, very cool book there. Then we have just a random... Oh, there's 2 books in here. Let's see what it is. There's an Aliens book right in front here. This is Aliens number 1 of 4 from Dark Horse. Okay, check that out. It's pretty good shape. Probably a 9.0. And then behind there, it is the other Aliens. And I believe this is the actual first appearance of Aliens. Unfortunately, it's probably only going to be a 7. But this is the first Aliens, officially. So, you know, still a very cool book. I've never had that book, so that's great. The next book we have here is a classic Neil Adams cover. This is probably only a 7.0. Okay. Newsstand edition. Check that out. If you see that book, pick it up. The next one is a Batman 357, which I believe, based on my memory, it's the first Jason Todd. It's probably a 9.2. Okay, so first Jason Todd. Check that out. Very nice. The next book here we have is the Wolverine series. The Wolverine Saga 1 to 4. I mean, it's a set at least, so it's something. Probably 20, 30 bucks, right? This one also is the Archie version of TMNT 1, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures book. Unfortunately, it is probably only going to be a 7, you know, but also a pretty desirable book, as you can see there. Okay, there's a lot of issues on the book in general. All right, the reason why I bought this collection is basically because of this. It is a classic cover. It is Batman 251. Okay, classic Joker cover right there. Check that out. That's the winner chicken dinner of this lot. I saw that book and I was like, okay, I gotta see if we can make a deal on this. With my buddy's help, I think, let's see what I think the estimated grade is. I mean, yeah. I think it still can get, we're going to fix the spine roll on this, but it's still probably a 5.5 between a 6.0, which means that this book, once it's graded, it's probably worth about $500 alone. So, all in all, I think it was a great find. So, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that if you are on Facebook Marketplace and you see things that are collectible, particularly toys or cards, it doesn't hurt to ask somebody on there, hey, do you happen to have comics also for sale? So anyways, hopefully you enjoy this. It was really exciting. For $125 shipped to me, sitting in my phone, hitting a button, asking, having a nice fun communication. And he was extremely ecstatic. He was glad it's going to a good home. So I'll send some of these to CGC. And then it should be a lot of fun. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Check in for my next video. I just bought 4,400 comics today for $1,500. It was a great find. It had a good ASM run from 200 up. I think number 300 looks pretty mint on top of other stuff. I'll talk about that on my next video, but keep watching for more awesome stuff, and then comment below if you see anything or email me. It's always great. And peace.